Hey everybody, my name is Claudia, but you can call me Claudzilla. I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself before I got into all the information about the world race. So, I grew up in Appleton, Wisconsin, where I graduated from St. Francis Xavier High School, and I recently graduated from Butler University with a degree in instrumental music education. Growing up, I was raised in a Catholic household, and I went to a Catholic school, so I knew a lot about Catholicism and I was very educated on the faith. But if I'm being honest, I didn't have a relationship with God until my senior year of high school. What really changed for me was I went on the March for Life, and I had this conversion of heart experience where everything that I had been told and taught finally just clicked. And it was just this life-changing occurrence that happened on this mission trip. And ever since then, I have tried to keep Christ at the center of everything that I do. And this leads me into where I'm at right now. And I recently discovered that the Lord has called me on the world race this next year. And I'm so excited to share some more information about that with you. If you're not familiar with what the world race is, that's totally okay. I'm going to explain to you right now what this mission is all about. The World Race is an 11-month mission trip that will take me to 11 different countries across 3 continents to serve communities in need. I will be traveling with a group of young Christians as we chase Jesus and spread the Gospels to these communities. I will be living a very minimalistic lifestyle this next year as I only live out of my backpack, and my team and I will be giving up the different luxuries we have here in America so that we can encounter Christ in a more fulfilling and radical way. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering what led me to decide to embark on this adventure. Throughout my time at Butler University, I have never been able to shake the feeling that I wasn't supposed to settle into my teaching career right after graduation. Now, don't get me wrong, I love music education with my whole heart, and I am so excited to have my own classroom one day, but just not right now. And I haven't been able to shake these feelings for the past 4 years, and they really freaked me out because they were overwhelming and not the norm because everybody else was so ready to settle into careers, but I wasn't. So I started ignoring them and just shoving them away. And if I'm being honest with you, I was fully ready to settle into a career in the fall of 2020 because I got so good at ignoring what my heart was saying. Obviously, Christ had something else in store for me. When I started praying intentionally about what to do after graduation, these feelings came back full force and I was no longer able to ignore them. I realized that I have this strong, deep desire to fully surrender to the Lord. And once I realized this, I felt like I was burning and I just had to find a way to surrender to Him. So I started praying more intentionally with these feelings, and I realized that the Lord wants me to go on mission and to fully give myself this next year. So I started doing research and started looking up different ways that I could serve the Lord. And as I was doing this, I was praying more intentionally with these feelings that I had been having. And I realized that the Lord has some specific ways that He wants me to surrender this next year. First, He wants me to be completely out of my comfort zone so that I can fully commit to Him. And He wants to challenge me through being out of my comfort zone. I also learned that He wants to challenge me through a life of minimalism, and by forcing me to give up the different ways I have placed my identity in. I realized that I had placed my identity in makeup, my hair, and my appearance, and He wants me to get rid of these surface level things that I have placed value into. And lastly, I learned that He wants me to decrease so that He can increase, and so that He can use me as an instrument to bring more people to the kingdom. Eventually, I found myself on the World Race's website, and this wave of peace just washed over me because I knew that I could live out what the Lord was asking of me through this organization. I knew through the World Race, I could fully surrender to Him. So I can't do what the Lord is asking me to do without your help. So here are 4 easy ways that you can support me this next year. The first one is prayer. This seems super simple, but it's honestly the most powerful thing that you can do. My team and I need constant and consistent prayers throughout this next year that our eyes remain fixed on Christ through everything we do, and that we remain safe while we're traveling to different places. The second thing you can do is connect with me. You can subscribe to my blog or my vlog, which will be linked below or above, and just keep in touch with everything I'm doing. The third is share. So another super simple way you can support me is by sharing this video. You never know who needs to hear how the Lord is working through somebody else's life, and you never know who else might be called on the world race. And fourth would be giving. Lastly, you can financially partner with me this next year. There is a cost associated with going on mission because while we're on the field, we'll need to pay for travel expenses, lodging, and meals, and much, much more. Every dollar helps me be one step closer to being able to live out what the Lord is calling me to do. And I cannot do this next year without the generosity of people like you. If you have any questions at all about joining me on my journey, please, please, please reach out. I would love to talk to you more in depth about this calling the Lord has placed on my heart. And I want to emphasize that no matter how you decide to partner with me, I am so grateful to have you on my side. Ta-ta for now!